Hey, hello again. This is Dave Ramsey chiming in on today's readings. Uh, it was interesting reading the chapter on salvaging Strasberg today. I thought it was pretty interesting because it kind of felt like, I don't know why, but I just got this really weird feeling like it was Alice in Wonderland's the Queen of Hearts trial. And poor Strasberg wasn't even there to defend himself because he was already dead. I felt so bad for that situation. Um, I thought it was interesting because the Russians were pointing their fingers at the Americans and saying that there's a slack in American acting, and then the Americans immediately pointed at Strasberg and said it's his fault. But just because he taught a slightly different method or a modified method, what I thought was actually interesting is that there was this that there were actually two methods that Stanislavski put out, one in his early career and the other later. And Strasberg was just being prosecuted for taking the earlier one. I see credit and value in both methods, truthfully. Although I will admit that I personally don't prescribe to much in the art of emotional memory, in case it glitched right there. I don't personally prescribe to that for myself. I actually prefer to acting in the moment and being in the moment on the stage. However, I should say that not every actor should use the same techniques, because every actor is different and different techniques work better with different actors. Strasberg said that inside the video, where there was no prescribed pill that you could actually take to say, now that person's a good actor. No, that it requires the work and stepping forward and finding what techniques work for that individual actor. One thing that I remembered when I was reading the chapter and I was looking at and I was considering the thought of which is better, which stance is better, and I remembered something that happened to me in my own life where I thought, okay, I learned how to play golf at a really young age, and there was this perfect stance that my teacher wanted me to learn. Twist the waist, cock back the arms, cock back the wrists, follow through by pulling down on the side of the body, striking the ball, keeping your eye on the ball, and then letting it fly out, and then transferring the hands over so that it makes a hook. And that in his mind was the perfect swing. Well, in reality, it worked really good for me while I was younger, and as I got older, I had to make changes. Well, it was harder to pull the club tight because of the belly that developed, and there's different pains and aches and things that developed over the time. Now I can say that I've modified my swing, and I no longer have the perfect swing. I have my perfect swing, or the swing that works best for me. And I think that's where we should be with actors. We should teach them as many methods, as many techniques as possible, and then allow the actor to decide which form is best for them. I think that that's important when it comes to acting. And plus it allows them to personalize it and allows them to develop their craft. It kind of feels like it's the same path as letting them choose how they interpret a character. Because that ultimately is what makes the actor, and it's what makes the form a craft rather than just imitation, as Strasberg was saying in the video. But all in all, really enjoyed it. I'm still enjoying the reading, still enjoying the class. Pretty excited about that. I can't wait to look at tomorrow's and I'm sorry, not tomorrow's, but next week's, and chime in on that. So until then, I will catch you guys on the flip side. See you later.